find your way back home.
Now, the old Volvos were not quite good enough to compete with BMW and Mercedes, but this is something completely different. The new XC90, S90, and X60, all three of those cars are amazing. They're super high-end, and you know, I think that this car rivals the BMW X5, the Mercedes GL, and you know, dare I say it, the Land Rover Range Rover. This is a 2016 Volvo XC90 T6 Momentum, and this car comes with 7 seats, stickers at about $50K base price. This one's up to $65, so it's got a whole lot of options in it. You got 316 horsepower from a turbocharged and supercharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that gets you to 60 in the low 6-second area, which is pretty respectable, and at the same time it delivers 20 miles per gallon in the city and 25 on the highway, which for a car that weighs about 5,000 pounds is pretty darn good. Alright, enough with the numbers. I really love the simple yet elegant and understated design of this new XC90. This car looks expensive, but it doesn't scream, hey look at me, like a BMW X5 does with its super aggressive front fascia, or a Mercedes GL does with those sort of over-the-top hood vents or all the chrome on the front. This car just keeps it simple and elegant and Scandinavian. Something that really stuck out to me when this car was revealed was the crisp and clear, super bright, Thor's hammer shaped LED headlights that Volvo's got in the front here. I think they're phenomenal. When you get in this car, you're pleasantly surprised and a little bit confused because there's no button to start the car up. Instead, you've got this little selector that's covered in chrome and looks super cool. You spin it one way to start the engine, you spin it the other way to stop the engine. I think it's something really unique that Volvo has done, and I think it's a great feature. This car gives you a great first impression after you turn it on and you see this completely digitalized dash. There are several different ways that the instrument cluster will organize itself, and I think all of them look spectacular. Underneath the digital dash, you've got in your hands this finely crafted, hand-stitched leather with deco inlay steering wheel that Volvo has made for us, and I think it's a great steering wheel. Speaking of the steering wheel, you can get it heated or with a dark flame birch wood inlay. And also speaking about heated, you can get a heated windshield, heated rear seats, heated front seats as standard, and a heated windshield wiper nozzle, which I'm not quite sure what that is, but you know, it's heated and that's pretty cool. From there you look to the 12.3 inch touchscreen display in the center here, and I think this is simply superb. Nobody makes a touchscreen that is like this responsive, this clear. You know, it's great. It rivals an iPad, I think, in terms of quality and responsiveness. Nobody does anything that's this good, except for, you know, maybe Tesla. It's amazing. This car has a beautiful Scandinavian interior. It's very minimalist and very clean looking, and I think that these seats look so succulent. So what are some other cool features of this car? You've got the whole 9 yards of different safety and convenience features. You've got 360-degree view cameras, you've got parking assist, you've got lane keeping aids, you've got collision mitigation systems, you name it. This car just has everything. The convenience system actually comes with something that Volvo calls a semi-autonomous driving system, which you may have heard that Volvo is testing out fully autonomous XC90s in Pittsburgh in partnership with Uber, but for now I guess we'll just have to slum it with some semi-autonomous driving. Another cool option that this car has is that you can get headlights that will turn to follow the curves in the road as you turn your steering wheel. I think that you simply cannot underestimate or overestimate how important it is to have quality headlights, and Volvo has got some quality headlights in this car. The sound system in this car is great. You can get, as standard, a 10-speaker, 244-watt system that produces some pretty good sound. If you don't go with the standard speaker system, you can go for the Bowers & Wilkins high-end optional 1400-watt system that comes with 19 different speakers, and the sound that system produces is simply astonishing. Some other great options are the 4-corner air suspension system, which is about $2,000 and makes the car super smooth and have a very comfortable ride. You can also get the graphical heads-up display in the windshield, which is only $900, and I highly recommend because it makes you feel like you're driving a very modern and futuristic car, and it's just a very convenient feature to have. Overall, I think that the Volvo XC90 presents itself as a much better package at a much better price point than the BMW X5 or the Mercedes GL. So if you're in the market for a full-size luxury SUV, I think you should really test drive an XC90 before you assume the Germans to be your go-to. As always, like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, and comment below what other cars you want to see. Browse the other videos to see some other reviews, and until next time,